Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty.
Thanks to your actions, Marsara is now in a state of open revolt against Arcturus Mengsk. Ex-convict Tychus Findlay has revealed the Dominion came to Marsara to excavate an alien artifact. Seizing the artifact will strike another blow against the Dominion and generate funds from selling it to Findlay's mysterious contacts.
The Outlaws, our next mission. Our objective is to seize the Zelnaga artifact, so this alien artifact, and we get money. We get 45,000 credits. You'll see what those are used for. We get a new unit for this mission. That is the Medic. It is a support unit. It heals nearby units. So, with our Marines, they can heal the Marines. Extremely useful medics are.
This old outpost don't look like anything special.
Keep your shirt on, son. Dominion engineers been digging out here for months. See that crane? They're getting ready to move the artifact they found off-world.
Well, I'll be damned.
See? You gotta have a little more faith, Jimmy.
All right, time to give the Dominion a wake-up call. Let's smash that base and haul that baby out of there.
The thing I really like about the campaign is they introduce things kind of one at a time. They introduce things slowly. So it's great if you've never played an RTS before, or you're fairly new to that genre of games, or maybe you're just not very good at RTSs. The campaign does a great job of, introducing things in bits. Okay, we have our first base. Whoops. Not what I want.
Additional tutorials are available for you to review.
Rally point. Click on the tutorials tab for tutorial videos, such as these. Building structures, supply, gathering resources, and training units. I could do these, but I can go over that.
We'll need a lot more Marines before we take on the Dominion outpost. Train them up at the barracks. While we're at it, extra SCVs will help us harvest minerals faster. Train them up at the command center.
Okay. These are mineral nodes. I'm gonna get some information here. This is an SCV. SCVs are your worker unit. They get resources and build structures for you. Train extra SCVs at your command center. Command center is like your base, which is here. It can train SCVs.
SCV ready.
You can see how long it'll take. That's the time. So 17. You can see it tick up. You can see how many minerals it'll take. It takes 50. And how much supply it takes. Supply is up here. To get more supply, you have an SCV build a supply depot. They cost 100 minerals.
Sure thing.
Supply depots will give you more supply, which will let you train more units. Now there is a hard cap as well, which is 200. Even if you get up to 200 max, you can build as many supply depots as you want. It won't matter, you can't go above 200. So in order to train units, you must have necessary supply. Build a supply depot. So these. Supply depots can also raise or lower into the ground. They have 350 HP. This is neat because in case a unit gets stuck behind one, you can lower the supply depot and move forward. Advanced units and structures require Vespene gas. To gather Vespene gas, you must build a refinery over Vespene Geyser, which is here.
SCV ready.
Refineries cost 75 minerals.
Uh-huh.
See your minerals up here. And this is Vespene gas. Like I said, there are many structures and units that will require Vespene gas. Marines do not, because Marines are very basic. Medics do, however. They cost 50. There's 50 Vespene gas. They also take 2 supply instead of just 1 that Marines do. Hope you're following so far. I want to try to make this LP fun for those that don't know StarCraft, who don't know RTSs very well. That way they can follow along too. If you're an expert at StarCraft 2, you're like, man, you're really going over the basics. That's why. I'm not the best StarCraft 2 player by far. I'm average at best. But hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. And I'm not completely a slouch. Hopefully you'll think that. You can construct a tech lab as an add-on for your barracks to train advanced units such as medics.
SCV ready.
Terran buildings will have add-ons they can put. For our barracks here, we can have this tech lab add-on, which will let us train medics. As you can see, requirements: attached tech lab. But you can't be building anything while you're to attach the tech lab. So hold on.
Gangway coming through.
Now, something you can do is like, man, I want to train units faster. I have quite a bit of minerals.
Yep.
Well, you can do that.
Well, Bart, big job. SCV ready. Yep. Bad news.
You can do that because you can build another barracks.
Add-on complete.
Barracks costs 150 minerals.
SCV ready.
Just a neutral unit. Neutral units don't hurt you or anything.
Been waiting on you.
Here's our tech lab, which means this barracks can make medics, but only this barracks. This barracks won't be able to because it doesn't have a tech lab. It will have to build its own tech lab if we want to make medics from there. So let's start making a few medics because they are extremely useful.
SCV ready.
Just make sure you keep making supply depots. I'm pretty bad about that, to be honest.
Gotcha. SCV
By right-clicking when you have the building selected, you can set a rally point. This will be where the units will go when they're made. Our new unit is a medic. They automatically heal biological units. They are a healing unit. Medics have 60 hit points, 1 armor, but they don't have a weapon, so make sure you have something that can attack, like Marines.
SCV ready.
Heals a friendly biological unit. Heals 9 life per 3 energy. Down here is a medic's energy. They get energy over time. But if a medic doesn't have energy, they can't heal. So do keep an eye on that. You can get a rough idea how much energy they have by seeing the bars above their head. As it fills up, the next box will get more and more purple until it's like this one. And then you know it's at... That chunk is full.
SCV ready.
The doctor is in.
Each chunk is 50 energy.
Please state the name.
Oops, sorry.
You rang.
Oh, yeah.
Need some triage? Where does it hurt? Is it critical? Need some triage?
Please state the nature of your medical emergency. Okay, we'll make a pretty decent sized force and then we'll go attack the base.
Yeah. Yep. Who wants some? ready.
And you can build even another barracks
doctor
if you
is in.
need or want to.
Armed and ready.
How many Marines do we
By
have?
the numbers.
Each row is 8. So you can get at a glance how many you have.
SCV ready.
I think a dozen or so would be good.
The doctor is in.
Gangway coming through.
SCV ready.
And here you can see the medic in action. Each unit can only be healed by one medic at a time. So don't think you can have 6 medics just heal 1 Marine and it be invincible. Or near invincible unless it just gets 1 shot. It's not how it works. Only 1 medic at a time can heal. But you'll want multiple medics to heal multiple units, and also so you don't completely drain the energy of one.
Been waiting on you.
Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
Up here you can see workers, 21 out of 30. This gives you an idea, it tells you how many workers can be set.
Commander, the Dominion is attacking the rebel base to the southwest.
Good. That'll keep the Dominion off our backs.
Those folks need our help, Tychus. There's no way we're leaving them to rot.
Outstanding.
Here is a hydrogen mineral and gas. Now that's going to be something you can do in Starcraft. You can set up groups.
Let's move out and take it to them. We've got to clear this area.
I feel ya.
By using control and a number, you can set up groups. So I have Marines on 1 and medics on 2. That way I can move medics out of the way.
That's fine.
Because if a medic just runs forward, it's just going to get itself hurt.
You rang.
And then control 3 will be done. Checkpoint reached. We now have access to this
Sure
base.
are a welcome sight. But we're with you. Just tell us where you want us.
Welcome aboard, boys.
Feel ya.
Rayner's the man.
It's Rayner's boys.
Dominion can go to hell.
And the medic.
By the number.
Need some triage?
You gonna give me orders?
Please state the nature
You like
of
that?
your medical emergency. Standing by.
Don't want the medics to go first.
This better be good.
We're going to keep these here
Where does it hurt?
to
Not
guard
a
this base.
problem.
And we're going to take our force
Give me
forward.
orders? Gangway.
Bad guys are that away.
And bad guys are that away. And we did our bonus objective, which is to rescue the rebels.
Dominion Hellions approaching.
Hellions are dangerous. As you can see, they are vehicles with a flamethrower on it. The flamethrower pierces, so it can hit all the units in a line.
You got armed and ready.
But they don't take much damage. Or they can't take a lot. This is a bunker. Bunkers can have units in them. You see it had 2 Marines in there.
Nice job cleaning out that bunker, Jimmy. Between your boys and my skills, we are gonna go a long way together. This better be good.
You make medics.
Bad news? Yep. Roger.
By holding shift and clicking, you can queue up multiple buildings at a time. If you have multiple SCVs selected,
You want a piece
they'll
of me, boy?
start building them. They don't build together, but one will take this one will take this one will take this one.
The
So on and
doctor
so
is
forth.
in.
Yes, sir.
Those units make it.
Waiting on you. By the numbers, boys. On who wants some?
The doctor is in.
Go, go, go!
doctor is in. Where does it hurt? Just relax.
Now, realistically, what you want to do is you want to take out production facilities. So basically, things that can make units. We know this barrack makes units, so we definitely want to take it out.
Got it.
This is a factory. We'll get more on factories later, but they basically will make all our vehicle units. And we'll see a bunch of different, like the Hellions we've seen, for example. Again, we'll get more to that later once we have some vehicles of our own.
Outstanding. With their barracks and factory trashed, we just gotta mop up any stragglers and we're home free.
And you'll want to take out SCVs because, well, they make buildings. Buildings that can make units to hurt you.
That's fine.
Easy enough.
Crane controls accessed. Decrypting security overrides. Crane control established.
Beautiful. Now let's reel that sucker in and get out of here.
We get our mission reward. Enemy units killed, units trained, units lost, structures built, medics trained, and we found 2/3 of the free resources. Those free resources will be useful if you're going for the Be Quick or Be Dead achievement. Complete this mission on hard difficulty in less than 10 minutes. I did it in a little over on normal. For hard, what I could say is kind of follow the same thing I did, but just be more quick about it. I did some explaining, but go find the resource pallets to get some free minerals and gas. Have multiple barracks so you can train up a force quickly, and then go strike. The multiple barracks will be helpful, so you can trade up multiple medics, or more than likely multiple Marines at once. Just completing it will give you the Outlaws achievement and cash reward. Collect all mineral and gas pickups on normal. We didn't do that here, but of course I've done it before. Sure. Raynor earns credits for completing missions. Once you gain access to the armory, you'll be able to spend credits on upgrading your units, which is awesome. It's really cool. That's what we use credits for. You can get more credits by completing some bonus objectives and missions. Just another reason to complete bonus objectives. We don't have access to the armory yet, but when we do.
I have to say, Jimmy, you turned into a real impressive fighter. If I was old Minsk, I'd be running scared from you too.
You really mean that, Tychus?
Nah, I was just kidding. What's this? I heard them Zerg got burned out by them creepy Protoss a few years back.
It's been 4 years and they're still finding burrowed dens out in the wastelands.
Well, a trophy like that's gotta fetch a good price on the black market. Up for some hunting, partner?
Knock yourself out, Tychus. Me? I've hunted enough Zerg for 2 lifetimes.
And that's to go back to the what we saw in the first game. Well, what we saw, but
man. Didn't the magistrate here know he was hiring an arch criminal as his marshal?
He was counting on it. Guess my tough guy reputation kept things nice and quiet around here. All the time I wore that badge, I never had to shoot anybody.
Well, where's the fun in that?
Where's the fun in that? So, Confederate Marshal. Sorry, and that's what Jimmy started as in Starcraft 1. He was a marshal for this little colony. And then, well, you saw the events in the video.
What was it like, Jimmy? Fighting them Zerg?
All the scrapes we were in back in the day, all the narrow escapes, none of it compares to how terrible they are, Tychus. You don't know what real fear is till you got 1,000 of these sons of bitches barreling down on you.
Thanks for staying with us. Let's go now to Kate Lockwell with an update on Jim Raynor's violent uprising.
Thanks, Donnie. Raynor's clearly widening his list of targets. He's attacked a Dominion archaeological dig and possibly seized a dangerous alien artifact.
Emperor Mengsk spoke on this subject earlier today.
There's no telling what kind of havoc these supposedly innocuous relics might wreak upon our worlds. Anyone found in possession of these items will be dealt with to the fullest extent of the law.
Look on the bright side, partner. You're a wanted man either way.
Thanks, Tychus.
Shocking, Kate. I imagine civilian casualties were high as a result of Raynor's terrorist actions.
Actually, the only civilian deaths appear to be collateral damage from overzealous Dominion security force.
Thanks, Kate. You heard it here first. Jim Raynor, killing women and children on Marsara.
That's not what was said. That's not what was said at all.
So who's your mysterious buyer, Tychus? Who are we supposed to hand this artifact over to?
A bunch of eggheads I ran into called the Mobius Foundation.
Mobius? They're a legitimate research group. Why the hell are they talking to you?
Soon as your boy Minsk made it illegal to trade in alien goods, they got desperate. And you know me, Jimmy. I am a great patron of the sciences.
I'm a great patron of the sciences. For the right money, of course. I love the dialogue. Up here we can see our credits. The dialogue is just amazing. It's so good. That's going to do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a lot of fun. Hope you're getting some laughs from the dialogue. And you're able to follow the combat, what's going on so far. I really hope so. Until the next episode, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.